Hi, I wanted to spend a few minutes explaining how I'm getting ready for my interview with CQC tomorrow. And as you can see, I've got a huge mind map of the Health and Social Care Act 2008, the regulations, and in green and in pink are all the ways that we're delivering them through wellbeing teams. And over here on my other pinboard, it isn't usually there, is the organisational structure of wellbeing teams with the person and their circle at the centre, and I'll explain about that in another film. On the table here, feels a bit like a show and tell table, is the way that wellbeing teams work. And then we've got some information here that demonstrates the different ways that we're working with families with closed Facebook groups and using an app that sends postcards of pictures too. The Care Worker Handbook is something I developed with a domiciliary care organisation in Dumfries and Galloway, where I went through their 140 pages of policies and procedures and condensed it down into specifically what do care workers need to know or do, and we're already working on the equivalent for wellbeing teams. And then we've got some policies and procedures here which CQC need to have a look at, and also the person-centred team plan that each team develops as part of their induction. And then over on the other side of the table, also in the induction, every team member starts an appreciation book. We're using Living Well, which is something developed by HSA to support people to think and plan for the end of their life. And underneath that is This Is Me, which we worked with Dr. Kirsch on in Doncaster in a hospital there, based on the Alzheimer's Society version, but really important information about what matters to somebody when they go into hospital, a bit like a hospital passport. Part of my revision has been the Home Care Workers Handbook by UKHCA. That's been really useful. And here are some of the bespoke resources we've created for wellbeing teams. This is a pack of cards, Getting Started with Wellbeing Teams, which takes you through the process of the initial conversation step by step. And then Reviewing Progress is the different ways that we do reviews, the 4+1 questions and person-centred reviews. So we've got those to give examples. These fabulous postcards here have been done by Humans of Home Care, working with one of our early wellbeing teams down in Devon. So some quotes from people who've been receiving services there and for staff too. And then these are examples of the information that we share with people. This is around community circles in Wigan, and this is the wellbeing team one too. And then if we go on the other side of the pinballs, that's a quick view of my office. This is my work timeline. Now we do these with everybody in the induction on the very first morning, but CQC had asked for my CV, but I thought this was a different way of communicating it as well as the usual paper CV. And then beneath that are two posters that Michelle's done for wellbeing teams based around one-page profiles, which are crucial to the way that we're delivering person-centred care. What are one-page profiles? And a quality check one as well. Is it detailed, specific, and can you use it? So some of the information that I've been putting together for CQC, and I'll let you know at the end of the week how I've got on. Thanks.